All right, so it's DJ DUBL right here. We're just finishing off the Brighton leg of the State Terrorism Tour. I'm here with my man Hasan Salaam.
Peace, peace. What's going on, brother?
I say your name right?
Yes, you did. Thank you.
I'm glad, bro. I'm glad.
I appreciate that. I've heard it said in so many different ways. Some have been creative,
yeah,
but wrong nonetheless. You know what I mean? So if you get it right, I fucks with you. I appreciate that.
That's what's up, man. So it's obviously the UK tour. You've done a whole stack of cities as part of Immortal Techniques tour, and you're supporting. How's the UK been to you?
I love it out here. I think that the UK has so many different types of music that when people select a music that they identify with or a music that speaks to their soul, they ride hard for it. So everybody who fucks with hip-hop out here, I know I'm cursing. Am I on the FM right now?
That's all good, man. That's all right.
Just beep that out. But everybody who does rock with hip-hop out here, they truly love it. So they rock with how hip-hop is supposed to be done, you know, music that actually speaks about something, that moves you and all of that. So I love coming out to the UK.
And not only that, I mean, the UK crowd can be harsh. Like
in
the UK, they're not afraid to let you know if you're whack, you're getting booed.
I mean, that's how Jersey is. You know, where I'm from in New Jersey, like, people used to get beat up on stage if they was whack. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'd prefer, if you don't rock with me, then you don't rock with me. Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm with that. Yeah,
man, yeah. How did you meet up with Tech?
I met up with Tech. I was part of and I still am part of the grassroots artist movement. It was a organization that was dedicated to trying to get artists, especially hip-hop artists, health benefits. So I met up with him there. I guess it was probably after he had dropped Volume 1, right before he dropped Volume 2. And I was just, you know, a young, hungry cat or whatever, and he's been watching what I've been doing, hustling CDs, shows, doing that for years. So he was like, you know, come get down with the Rebel Army and rock with me. Yeah,
so, I mean, obviously, there's a strong political message behind your tracks as well. What I want to know is, was Tech much of an inspiration to you coming up as a rapper, or were you doing your own thing and it just so happened that you met and your styles were similar and then from there?
I mean, age-wise, I'm a few years younger. You know, I heard Volume 1. Actually, when someone had heard some of my music, they were like, yo, there's a dude you got to check out. He's on that same lane that you on, and you would appreciate his work. And that was the first time that I heard him. And I was like, wow, this dude is ill, you know? So it was just like, on that, my influences, more like, you know, I grew up listening to like Redman, Wu-Tang, Public Enemy, you know, NWA, Ice Cube.
The real hip-hop,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I grew up listening to. So my influence for having political messages in my music, though, actually just comes from my life. You know, my mother's an activist. She's a health activist in New Jersey. She was in the Peace Corps. You know, and she always raised me that if you're not doing stuff for your people, then you ain't doing nothing. Right. You know, like my mother marched with Dr. King, so it's like that's in my family, that's in my blood, that's what I do.
Yeah, that's strong, man. What's the most important thing to you as an artist? Because obviously there are some artists that are out just to get the paycheck through music. You're obviously here with strong messages and stuff, but what's the most important thing to you?
Honesty. Like when you hear my music, it's honest. You know, I'm not spitting political messages just to sound smart. You know, it's what I believe in. It's what I stand for. I put my money, I put my time, I put my talent where my mouth is. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not just, you know, it's not just about speaking it. It's about actually doing it. You know, and for me, it's all about honesty. Like, if you listen to my music, there's joints that you might be like, damn, this dude, my whole life is in this. You know, you know about me when you hear my music. You feel me? Right.
So let's talk about your music then, obviously. Signed to Viper Records, same label as Tech. You got an album out. Is it out now or is it coming out?
It's coming out in October. It's called Life in Black and White. It's got features from Immortal Technique, Drew Davis. You know, got production by the Snow Goons, whole bunch of great artists. Actually, a bunch of UK artists have produced on my album as well. Crossbone T, DJ Insight, Beatnik D. They all from London and about to the UK. And I met them different times that I've traveled out here promoting records. And I like the sound of the producers out here because they have so many influences from all different genres. So
yeah, most definitely,
I really fuck with it.
Yeah. What do you think of Grime?
I like Grime, actually. I like the tempo.
Yeah.
You know, like I won't get busy when I hear that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I like it a lot.
There's only one way, really, that people can properly prove themselves as an artist. So I want to hear your hottest 16 bars. Your favorite 16 bars to perform, or your most political, or your strong, whatever you choose. Just 16 bars a cappella.
Conscious rappers that can't rhyme on beat, shut the fuck up and write you a speech. Fake thugs talking all that heat. It sound like you sing songs to police. No justice, no peace, no surrender, no retreat, no funds and no eat, so no wonder no sleep. Devil selling records with the art of deceit. Got artists out marketing the mark of the beast. When there's blood on the street, buy property. At least that's what's told to the ruling aristocracy. Genocide, gentrified properly. Liquor store, gun store, call it a monopoly. Mississippi been burning from the King James version of the white man's burden. Coney 2012 on the search, how about getting Barack and George Bush first? Black folk on the wrong side of the trigger. Flavor of the month, hashtag on Twitter. So as hip hop's going down in the shit, the white fans sing along like that's my nigger.
And so that, my friends, is how you pass the test. Hasan Salaam, it's been a pleasure, man. Thanks very much for your time, bro.
Yo, thank you for having me. Yo, I want to send a shout out to everybody out there in the UK that's tuning in right now. Thank y'all very much for supporting the State Terrorism Tour, Viper Records. My name is Hasan Salaam, at HasanSalaam on all the social media that the CIA be watching me on, and I tell them to go fuck themselves on. So, yo, holla at me. Peace.
It's DJ DUBL right here with Hasan Salaam. Check him out if you haven't already, and we're gone.